Lumberjack. Welcome to today's broadcast of Lumberjack Softball here on KOFE 1240, your home for Lumberjack Sports. We'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors and hope you'll do the same. Without them, we wouldn't be able to bring you these broadcasts of Lumberjack Sports. Now we're going to go ahead and head down to the softball field where Tim Parrish is waiting to give you the pregame show right here on KOFE. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the game. Go Lumberjack!
And welcome, Lumberjack fans. Tim Parrish here at St. Mary City Park Field as we get set for a doubleheader action league games for Lumberjack girls as they host the Priest River Spartans today. Lumberjack boys hosting the Priest River Spartans up at the baseball field, the Marzulli Fields. So lots of baseball action happening this afternoon. Hopefully the weather will stay decent enough to get all the games in, meaning no lightning. I'm seeing some 20 to 30% chances of some rain showers throughout the afternoon. I think heard the athletic director, Dakota Wickard, mention that she had seen that there was a chance of some lightning at some point, I think 3 o'clock, but we'll see what happens. Mine isn't showing any of the chances for that, so we'll just wait and see what happens, obviously, with the weather. It is cloudy, partly cloudy, right around 57 degrees, so the 5-mile-an-hour wind out of the west feels probably about 50 degrees, 48, 50 degrees out, and so not the great weather we've had the last couple of days, but not horrible weather either. The field looks to be in pretty good shape, and the girls are all out here, both teams warming up, getting ready to go. First pitch at 2 o'clock. So we've got about 15 minutes for a little bit of a pregame, and with that, we'll go ahead and step away. We'll take a quick break and then come back with a little bit of the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off, where countdown to the first pitch, I guess you could say, when we return.
With a T1FCU Ascend checking account, you get more than great dividends. Imagine having an entire branch in your pocket. Who needs a checkbook when you have a digital wallet? The only thing I check these days are my dividends. Access your account anytime, anywhere. Simplify your life and start earning more with Ascend checking. Get yours today at t1fcu.org/ascend. T1FCU, your community, your credit union. Insured by MCUA.
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch, breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary. Well. Are you in need of a reputable, experienced, and knowledgeable well drilling and pump company? Look no further than Interstate Drilling and Pump. Interstate Drilling and Pump drills new wells, deepens existing wells, installs and repairs pumps, and does well testing both for water quality and gallons per minute. Interstate Drilling and Pump has 24-plus years of experience and serves from Moscow to Rathdrum and the Silver Valley. Well, what are you waiting for? Get on their schedule today. That's Interstate Drilling and Pump, 208-245-5101. 208-245-5101, Interstate Drilling and Pump.
Tax time is here again. I know. It's not your favorite. But at H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's about personal care. So you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Idaho. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Janelle Martin Holmes, your Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's, is a proud Lumberjack supporter. because they're her hometown team. When it comes to insurance, that's also one reason so many people in St. Mary's choose Farm Bureau Insurance. They have a complete line of insurance products, including auto, home, commercial, and life, plus they have great customer service and competitive rates. And they're also a local company with local agents right here in St. Mary's. So let's hear it for our hometown teams. Contact Janelle Martin Holmes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's at 105 North 8th Street, St. Mary's.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from less. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those lumberjacks.
Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night, or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler drops in the toilet, to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goals. Hughes Ace Hardware is the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to savings. But it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the hot deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to savings.
And we are back, and we are trying something new today with the Sideline HD, kind of a test to see if my GoPro is what's giving me the issues. We're going to try doing a little bit of the live stream straight from my iPad, but we are going to see if that stays live, and but I may have to cut it short because my tablet is slowly losing charge, so we'll see. Well, it says stream down now. Anyways, that might be because I switched to a different screen on my tablet. Anyways, well, we're still going to work on trying to figure out why that isn't working right for our HD stream. But right now, we'll get back to our little bit of our pregame. We've got Lumberjack softball doubleheaders. The girls host the Priest River Spartans. And hopefully get 2 games in this afternoon, as the weather, not ideal, but it's not great. It's not terrible either. So a quick look at the Lumberjacks. St. Mary's has a 4-1 overall record, 2-0 in league play last night after they beat Kellogg. They went up to Kellogg and beat the Wildcats 23-7 in league play yesterday. St. Mary's is a team batting right around .350 on the season so far. The stats don't include Kellogg's game yet, I don't believe. But St. Mary's has 42 RBIs in 5 games, actually 4 games, with 9 doubles, 3 triples, and 3 home runs on the season. So pretty solid start to the year for the Lumberjack girls. On the other side, the Priest River Spartans. They come into today's record, according to their Max Preps, with an 0-2-1 record. They actually had a tie, it would look like. That is overall, and they are 0-2 in conference play. They have a batting average of .173. 14 RBIs for them, 1 triple, 9 hits, and 16 runs. They are fairly, I was going to say fairly young team. They got quite a few seniors on their roster, so not overly young, not overly, but they've got some experience on their squad, but their season's starting off a little bit slow for them. So we're going to take another quick break. The umpires and the coaches and captains kind of meeting here at home plate. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with your lineups.
Jack Fuel Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chips, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses. And most importantly, people. Jack Fuel Trucking believes in the responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, if you take a close look, those aren't just chips. They're an entire community. Jack Fuel Trucking.
Hugh and Margie Gannon of St. Mary's are proud to support the Lumberjacks and this Lumberjack Sports broadcast. The Gannons want to wish the Lumberjacks the best of luck this sports season and want you to know that they are proud of you. The Gannons say, "Go Lumberjacks!"
At Good Neighbor Pharmacy, we're committed to being your good neighbor.
Good Neighbor Pharmacy is an independent network of over 3,000 pharmacies throughout the United States, giving us the buying power to compete with the chain stores.
We'll fill your prescription quickly and safely, and you're supporting a locally owned pharmacy.
Your copays are the same wherever you go. Why not come and visit your locally owned pharmacy professionals?
Jack's Pharmacy is your Good Neighbor Pharmacy here in St. Mary's. Come in and say hi. Jack's Pharmacy.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Idaho so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service, isn't afraid. Serving Benoit, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work? M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric.
For all of your area high school sports schedules, updates, and recaps, including Lakeside, Kootenai, and of course, St. Mary's High School, pick up your copy of the St. Mary's Gazette Record every Wednesday. Not only will they have game recaps and highlights for area high school sports action, but local news and information. St. Mary's Gazette Record pickup copy today. Country Meats, formerly Scheffelmeyer's, is a proud supporter of Lumberjack Sports. Country Meats offers retail meats as well as custom processing of your farm-raised animals. Country Meats has a retail shop in Harrison currently open on Saturdays, or stop by their main shop at 18500 South Lane Road in Cataldo. Check out Country Meats' website, countrymeatsid.com, and follow them on Facebook for updates on hours and special offers. That's Country Meats, formerly Scheffelmeyer's, also proud supporters of the Benoit County Fair. When you need that morning pick-me-up before work or school, there's one place that comes to mind. It's a place that loves our community, the St. Mary's Lumberjacks, and all the local businesses and people in our village. Shift and Grind in St. Mary's is all about the community. Whether it's helping raise money for the Booster Club or for a family in need, the Shift and Grind family are always ready to help. So be sure to stop by Shift and Grind for your caffeinated needs. Located at 132 First Street in St. Mary's, Shift and Grind says, "Go Lumberjack!"
Spring is here, and you can make your home beautiful this summer with help from 10th Street Lumber. Besides all the building materials you'll ever need, 10th Street Lumber has landscaping supplies. They have landscaping bricks, concrete, concrete bricks, paving bricks, as well as planting materials. So stop by today, whether you're building a deck, a patio, or planting flowers. 10th Street Lumber has it all. 10th Street Lumber at 10th Street and Railroad Avenue, right here in St. Mary's.
Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oaks at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oaks a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255. Triple X Feeds in St. Mary's is your one-stop farm and garden shop. Everything from pet supplies to livestock feeds and supplies, Triple X Feeds has it. Horse supplies, they have that also. From saddle pads to bridles, Triple X Feeds can set you up. Triple X Feeds now has hay and alfalfa in stock as well as straw. Triple X Feeds, located at 130 East College Avenue in St. Mary's, open 8 to 5:30 weekdays and 9 to 5 on Saturdays. Triple X Feeds, a proud Lumberjack sports broadcast sponsor.
And we are back here at St. Mary City Park Fields as the Lumberjack girls set to take on the Priest River Spartans in the league matchup doubleheader today. The boys are playing as well up at the City Park Fields. The Marzulli Fields up top, they have a doubleheader. The boys have already played Priest River once. They lost to them in Priest River. The girls, this is their first meeting with the Spartans here this season. Taking a look at the lineup for St. Mary's in the outfield, it'll be Addison Stewart in the pitching circle, Karen Brebner behind home plate, Mia Asbury at first, Alyssa Watkins over at second, Danica Sloper at third, Brenna Elliott at shortstop, Avery Baird over in left field, Madison Thomas in center, and Adeline Turner in right field. Batting lineup for the Spartans, they'll lead off with Abigail Sparrow-Levette, the center fielder, then Desiree Humphrey, the shortstop, and Riley Hansen, the first three. Riley, the catcher. And Sparrow-Levette on the season batting .200. She has 3 runs on a hit and 2 RBIs. First pitch from Stewart is going to be fouled back for strike one. A little bit of a change in some of the positions today. I did hear that they have one player not here. Swing and a miss. The next pitch, strike one. That's for St. Mary's. Mia Asbury is over first base today. Avery Baird has shifted over to left. The last game she played in right field. That next one fouled off as well. Count is 0-2 to Sparrow-Levette. I kind of think that maybe not sure who it is. Might be Kendra that's not here today. Next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 3. And the first out of the inning. They'll bring up Desiree Humphrey, the shortstop for the Spartans. Desiree, the batting .200 on the season. She's a senior. 2 runs, 1 hit, 1 RBI on the year for her. On deck is Hansen. First pitch is up high for ball 1. Next pitch fouled off, strike 1.
My ticket is far enough out there.
1-1 count. High on the next pitch. 2-1 count. Two-one pitch on the way. I thought that was going to be a ball low, but it's actually a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Humphrey. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That'll send that'll send Humphrey back to the dugout. Brings up the catcher, Riley Hansen. On deck, Addison Krieger. Riley Hansen, a senior, batting .333 on the season. 1 run, 3 hits, 2 RBIs. In the hole will be Riley Dixon. First pitch low and inside, ball one. One or 1-0 pitch on the way. Gonna swing at that one. Strike one. That was either maybe like a rising ball pitch there. 1 ball, 1 strike to Hansen. Next pitch on the way. That one misses up high. That one might have been trying to do a little bit of a change up. 2-1 count to Hansen. Next pitch. Called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Hansen. 2-2 pitch on the way. That one's going to miss up high. Runs the count full, 3-2 to Hansen. And that one misses for ball 4. So Hansen will make it on a walk. It'll bring up Krieger. On deck is Dixon. Krieger, a senior, batting .600 on the year for the Spartans. He has 1 run on 3 hits, 3 RBIs, 1 triple. Stewart fires the pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. They're gonna, they were gonna have the chance to get the pickle on, and then an error is going to result in a score. So they throw it down to first base, a little bit of an overthrow.
All right, now you know what's up.
And the runner will come all the way around to score for the Spartans. The count is 0-1 to Krieger. Run comes in on error. That pitch is going to be a strike called. 0-2 count to Krieger. And that'll be a called strike. First pitch must have been that was only the second pitch, I guess. That one's going to be fouled off. I thought that was the third. I thought that was the third strike. Oh, 2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, maybe strike 4. And that'll retire the sides. There was 1 run, no hits, 1 error. Or was there? Let me see. Let me check that out. I don't think there was a hit. There was 1 run, no hits, 1 error, nobody left on base. The Spartans score on a Lumberjack error in the top of the first, giving them a 1-run lead. St. Mary's will be coming to the plate. Madison Thomas, Avery Baird, Addison Stewart, the first 3 to bat for the Lumberjacks.
School sports are played by humans, coached by humans, and officiated by humans. So the next time you're sitting in the stands at a school athletic event, please remember this and maintain your humanity, especially when it comes to judging and critiquing athletes, coaches, and officials. Please show your fellow humans some respect. They'll appreciate your empathy.
This message presented by the IHSAA and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
St. Mary's Realty is a St. Mary's icon. Why? Because they are a team. They work for you. And they've been a team for many years. Whether you are buying your first home, looking for a recreational cabin, or selling your current home, St. Mary's Realty puts their team on it for you. So stop in or give them a call today at 245-4502 and let their team be your team. That's St. Mary's Realty at 726 Main Avenue, St. Mary's.
Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat, located next to Harvest Foods in St. Mary's. Open 24 hours, we have washers and dryers of all sizes to get your laundry done quickly. If you'd like to get your laundry done in less than 5 minutes, take advantage of our drop-off laundry service where we wash, dry, and fold it for you. While you do your laundry, be sure to take advantage of our touchless automatic car wash, which has that great undercarriage spray to get the grime off. Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat can be found at riverbendbubbles.com or call 582-4844.
Whistle Stop Coffee and More has come a long way from the little shop on Railroad Avenue. How far? Not only did they upgrade their Railroad Avenue location, they added a second location. That second location for Whistle Stop Coffee and More is on 313 St. Joe River Road. Both locations offer tasty drinks of coffee, Red Bull, or Lotus
It didn't
Energy
send because
and
of
food
the
options.
going through a tablet, not through my phone.
Cookies and delicious bagel sandwiches. Whistle Stop Coffee.
I can
and
email a
More
link
is
too,
the
though.
perfect stop for a quick bite and a drink on your way to work or school. Whistle Stop Coffee and More in St. Mary's.
And we are back. It'll be Maddie Thomas for the first up for the Lumberjacks. First pitch is ball one. Madison Thomas, a senior, batting .538 on the air. Takes a swing at that next pitch. I think that's 1 ball, 1 strike if I got the first call right. One count, pitch on the way. Got a piece of that one. Count should be 1 ball, 2 strikes if I'm right this time around. Pitch on the way. Down low. I'll give you the outfield for the Spartans here in just a minute. Hannah Leach is pitching for the Spartans. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Riley Hansen behind home plate. Next pitch. High, ball 3. Runs the count full 3-2 to Thomas. Now one's going to be a ground ball down to the third baseman, Bailey Hansen. Hansen bobbles it for a second down that third baseline, able to recover and get the throw in time to first base for the ground out. That'll bring up Avery Baird batting in that number 2 slot. Avery, the left fielder today. Avery, a senior. He has 5 at-bats with 1 run, no hits, 1 RBI. On deck for the Lumberjacks will be Stewart. Stewart, also a senior. First pitch to Baird, popped up, and making the catch again. It's the third baseman on the pop fly over to the third base. Third base, 2 outs for the Lumberjacks. Brings up Addie Stewart. Addison, senior, batting .692 on the year. 9 runs on 9 hits, 10 RBIs. She has 4 doubles, a triple, and a home run. First pitch is down low for ball 1. Riley Dixon at first for the Spartans. Next pitch outside and high. Second baseman is Addison Krieger. Bailey Hansen at third base for the Spartans. Desiree Humphrey at shortstop. Haley Bray in left field. Abigail Sparrow Levette in center. And Iggy Smith over in right field. Next pitch, low inside. Stewart ahead in the count. 3 balls, no strikes. 3-0 pitch. That one misses barely, it looked like. So it'll walk Addie over to first base. Brings up Adeline Turner. She's a sophomore. Had a heck of a freshman year on varsity. Starting off pretty strong here this year. .385 batting average. 6 runs on 5 hits with 6 RBIs and a home run. I think I mentioned in the first game, St. Mary's had 6 home runs last year as a team. They have 3 already in the early part of this season. Stewart going to head down to second on a stolen base. Ball 1 high and outside to Turner. Next pitch misses up high again. 2 balls, no strikes. Addison Stewart out there teasing the catcher. She was about not quite halfway over to third base, but she was standing out there daring her to throw the ball. Going to be a swing at the next one. Strike on that one. Again, Addie gets about halfway to third base, brings the catcher up out of their stance down the third baseline, then retreats back over to the bag. 2-1 count to Turner. 2 outs, runner at second for the Lumberjacks. That one's going to be fouled back. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Turner. Tying run for the Lumberjacks, represented over there at second base. Spartans scored on an error in the first inning. 2-2 pitch on the way. Oh, took a reach at that one. It's going to be a drop third, though. And no, they're going to get the throw just in time. So it's a strike 3. And I'll retire the side. So St. Mary's couldn't get the one run in to tie things up. No runs, no hits, no errors. One left on base for the Lumberjacks. Into the top of the second, the Spartans lead at 1-0, and it'll be Riley Dixon, the first baseman, stepping to the plate for Priest River.
Does your furry friend need a bath? Don't want to deal with the hassle and the mess from bathing your furry friend? Make an appointment with Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop today. Barks and Bubbles, located at 402 North 10th Street in St. Mary's, will have your furry friend looking and feeling like $1 million in no time. And guess what? No mess at home, no scratches, and no getting soaked from head to toe. Let Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop handle the work. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop also offers pet boarding. Call for an appointment today at 208-245-5755. That's 208-245-5755. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop in St. Mary's.
We are back, top of the second inning. Lumberjacks trail 1-0 early on in the first game of the doubleheader between the Lumberjacks and the Spartans. Riley Dixon, the first baseman, coming up to bat. Riley, a sophomore. She has 6 at-bats, 1 run, no hits. Addie looks in. Fires that first pitch for strike 1. Addie gets her signals, rocks and fires. That one gets a big swing and a miss from Dixon. 0-2 count now. I noticed the Spartans pitcher has a wristband. She looks over to her coach, I think, to get the pitch from him. Next pitch on the way, a swing and a miss, strike 3. And 1, 2, 3 pitches, and Dixon goes down swinging. Brings up Hannah Leach. And let's see here. She is a senior. She has 5 at-bats with 3 runs, no hits, 2 RBIs. And I missed the first pitch, I think. Second pitch on the way. Swing and miss at that one. So I know it's at least 1 strike count.
Is the schedule even coming up on that one?
Next pitch on the way. Swing and miss, strike 2. And that must be 3 strikes. So that was 3 pitches and 3 strikes from Stewart. First pitch to Bailey Hansen, a ground ball out to Watkins. Watkins scoops up, gets the throw to first in time, and it'll be a ground out. From second base to third base, 3 up and 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. It'll be 1-0 in favor of the Spartans going into the bottom of the second. Brenna Elliott will be the leadoff for the Lumberjacks.
With a P1 FCU Ascend checking account, you get more than great dividends. Imagine having an entire branch in your pocket. Who needs a checkbook when you have a digital wallet? The only thing I check these days are my dividends.
Access your account anytime, anywhere. Simplify your life and start earning more with Ascend checking. Get yours today at p1fcu.org/ascend. P1FCU, your community, your credit union. Insured by NCUA.
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch. Breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary's.
And we are back here at St. Mary City Park Fields. Lumberjack girls trail the Spartans 1-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. Number 5 batter, Brenna Elliott. Shortstop will be up for the Lumberjacks. Brenna, a senior, batting .357 on the season. She has 8 runs on 5 hits, 5 RBIs, 2 doubles, with 17 plate appearances and 14 at-bats. Sunshine kind of popping through for a minute. First pitch a little high and maybe a tad outside. Ball 1 to Elliott. 1-0 pitch on the way. High and outside once again. 2 balls, no strikes now to Elliott. 2-0 pitch is going to be fouled off for strike 1. On deck for the Lumberjacks is Lissa Watkins, the second baseman. In the hole is Danica Sloper, third baseman. Get the ball back out to the pitching circle. Leach steps on the rubber, rocks and fires. That one is going to be popped up on the infield. It's going to drift foul territory, but be caught by the catcher Hansen for the first out. I'll bring up Lissa Watkins for the Lumberjacks. Lissa, a sophomore. She's batting .375 on the season. She's got 4 runs, 3 hits, 3 RBIs, and 8 at-bats. Lefty. Going to lace that first pitch down the third base line, and that'll be a base hit out in the left field for Watkins. That'll bring up Danica Sloper, a senior, batting .267 on the year. 3 runs on 4 hits, 6 RBIs, 1 double. She's going to pop that one right out to Krieger, the second baseman. Just kind of a slow, kind of a soft line drive pop-up. So 2 outs with a runner at first for St. Mary's. Mia Asbury, where she'll get on base by being hit by pitch.
Yep. Okay. I just tried it and it didn't even show the schedule thing. It just did the swirly like arc.
I'll bring up the number 9 batter for St. Mary's, Taryn Brebner. Taryn's going to take a big swing at that first pitch. She's a sophomore. She has 1 walk on the season. Batting .273. 3 hits, 3 RBIs. That's a called strike on the next pitch. Quickly down 0-2 in the count. 0-2 pitch on the way. Going to get that one, kind of ground the ball back to the pitcher. And I think, they're going to say the first baseman did keep her foot on the bag, and that'll be out number 3 on the ground out. So St. Mary's with no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. The score into the top of the third, it's Priest River 1, St. Mary's nothing. And let's see here. It'll be the bottom part of the order for the Spartans, Haley Bray and Gigi Schmidt when we return.
Well, well, well. Are you in need of a reputable, experienced, and knowledgeable well drilling and pump company? Look no further than Interstate Drilling and Pump. Interstate Drilling and Pump drills new wells, deepens existing wells, installs and repairs pumps, and does well testing both for water quality and gallons per minute. Interstate Drilling and Pump has 24 plus years of experience and served from Moscow to Rathdrum and the Silver Valley. Well, what are you waiting for? Get on their schedule today. That's Interstate Drilling and Pump, 208-245-5101. 208-245-5101, Interstate Drilling and Pump.
Tax time is here again. I know. It's not your favorite. But at H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's about personal care. So you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Idaho. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
And we are back. Haley Bray is up. She'll swing at that first pitch. Foul it back for strike one. Next pitch is going to be a called strike. I'm trying to find Haley on the number 21. Okay, there she is. She's a senior. 1 run, no hits for her on the season. 3 plate appearances. Square around to try to bunt that one, and it'll foul off. Count remains 0-2 to Bray. On deck is Schmidt, the right fielder. Okay. I'll just call it a strike. Oh, bunt foul. That'll do it. That puts it on. It's actually, never seen that, but it's actually even a button on the hat there. First pitch to Schmidt is going to be low. Ball 1. Next pitch is going to be fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Schmidt is a senior. She has 1 at bat on the season. No runs, no hits. 1-1 count. Pitch on the way. She's going to pop that one foul. Up and over the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Schmidt. 1 out, nobody on for the Spartans. Top of the 3rd inning. Spartans lead 1-0. Scored that 1 run on an error in the 1st inning. Next one's going to be a shot out into right field, into the gap. St. Mary's going to try to relay it into second base. Can they get it in time? And they're going to say she's out. She got caught trying to get over to second. I don't know if that's considered a single. I think that's going to be an out. No, not a fly out. Let's see. That might be considered a single. First pitch to the top of the order is going to be a strike 1. Two strikes to Levette, who struck out swinging her first at bat. Next pitch is going to be low. Lost the handle on that one a little bit, did Stewart. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Sparrow Levette. Next pitch on the way. It's a called strike. Oh, that was, okay, so she must have had 2 balls, 2 strikes. Okay, missed one of those pitches. 2-2 count to Levette. Next pitch is going to be a ground ball down the first baseline. And scooping it up and stepping on the bag will be Mia Asbury for the final out. No runs on, I guess, what might be considered 1 hit. No errors and nobody left on base. The score still 1-0 in favor of the Spartans into the bottom of the 3rd. Top of the order for the Lumberjacks with Thomas, Baird, and Stewart.
Janelle Martin Holmes, your Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's, is a proud Lumberjack supporter because they're her hometown team. When it comes to insurance, that's also one reason so many people in St. Mary's choose Farm Bureau insurance. They have a complete line of insurance products, including auto, home, commercial, and life, plus they have great customer service and competitive rates. And they're also a local company with local agents right here in St. Mary's. So let's hear it for our hometown teams. Contact Janelle Martin Holmes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's at 105 North 8th Street, St. Mary's.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from less. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
And we are back. Last warm-up pitch for Leach. And it'll be Maddie Thomas who grounded out in her first at bat. Top of the third, St. Mary's trails at 1-0 to the Spartans. Spartans scored on an error. An overthrow out to first base that brought a runner from first all the way around. Kind of an odd incident. First pitch to Thomas. High outside for ball one. Next pitch is going to be a fair ball down that third base line, and it should be a double for Maddie Thomas. Nice double down that third base line, out into the left field. Avery Baird flew out to the third baseman. She steps to the plate for her second at-bat here today. Second plate appearance. On deck will be Stewart in the hole Turner. No outs. Tying run sitting at second base. First pitch. Called strike to Baird. 0-1 count to Avery. Next pitch on the way. Down low, ball one. And they're going to get a stolen base, I think, for Thomas. She heads down to third. So Madison is just one poke away from coming in, and that one's going to be knocked foul. That could have been the one. 1 ball, 2 strikes, though, to Baird, though. Baird, as that one hooks out of play down the third baseline. 1-2 count now to Baird. Now she's got to protect her at bat here, her plate appearance. One-two pitch on the way. That's going to be hit into center field. It'll drop for a base hit, an RBI for Baird. And we tie things up here with the single from Avery out into center. So runner at first, 1 run across, no outs, brings up Addison Stewart with Avery Baird sitting at first base. On deck is Turner. That's a line drive shot to left field by Stewart. That'll be a base hit. Lumberjacks bats coming to life here in the bottom of the third. Brings up Adeline Turner. She was out on a dropped third strike. First pitch, fouled down the third base line. 0-1 count to Turner. On deck is Elliott. In the hole is Watkins. Once again, game 1 of a doubleheader here today. Oh, 1 count to Turner. Next pitch on the way. Oh, swing and a miss. Strike 2. Swung underneath that one, I think. 0-2 count now to Turner. Oh, 2 pitch on the way. Gets a piece of that one. Fouls it up and over. Count remains 0-2 to Turner. Runners on first and second. No outs. That one's fouled back as well. Umpire kind of lost out. I think he was ducking. He thought it was going to come down and play. 0-2 count to Turner. She's battling at the plate. 0-2 pitch on the way. That's a line drive. Going to drop into left field. Gets past the left fielder. Haley Bray rolls almost all the way to the fence. Baird comes around to score. Stewart comes around to score. And Turner is on with a 2 RBI double. Nice bit of hitting quality at bat there for Turner. Still no outs. Runner at second base for the Jacks brings up Brenna Elliott. Elliott flew out to the catcher in her first at bat. First pitch, line drive, going to go up and over into center field. It'll advance Turner to third. So runners at the corner still with no outs. Brings up Watkins. Watkins hit a single down that left field line in her first at bat. Turner had to get back and tag the bag before she could advance to third base. Runners at the corners. And that's a ground ball to the third baseman. The third baseman's going to boot that one. There's going to be an error on Hansen. Runner from third comes in. Brenna Elliott to second. Watkins third, and now Danica tags one out into center field. That's going to come off of Abigail Sparrow-Levette's glove, and Danica will be over to second on the throw. I'm going to call it a single. First pitch to Asbury is a ball. Mia with a big swing at that next pitch will be a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. And I don't know, probably could have maybe given that as an error to the center fielder for the Spartans on that last one by Sloper, but she had to kind of really run over to her right to try to get to that ball. Then it came off of her glove. That's going to be a little blooper from Asbury over the top of the first baseman's head and just into the gap in right field, and it'll bring in another run. Lumberjack bats coming to life here. Runners at the corners, no outs. 6 runs across for St. Mary's here in the bottom of the third, gives them a 6-1 lead. And Taryn Brebner is going to pop that one over to Humphrey, the shortstop, and Humphrey almost drops that one, but able to recover and get it into her glove. Nice focus there by the shortstop for the Spartans. First out. Runner still at the corners. Brings the top of the order. Thomas, that ball's going to be low. Ball 1. Asbury will advance on the passed ball. Runners at second and third for the Lumberjacks with 1 out. 6 runs across. 1 ball, no strikes. Thomas doubled her last at bat. That was at the top of this inning. That pitch just about grazes her thigh, but just misses. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Thomas. 2-0 pitch on the way. High outside. 3-0 count to Thomas. On deck is Baird. Just about everybody in the order, I think, put something into play so far in this inning. Next pitch, and that one's going to be hit into the gap in right field. That'll bring in Sloper. It'll also bring in Asbury, and it'll be a triple for Thomas. Lumberjacks bats are coming to life here in the third. 8 runs across here in the bottom of the third inning. Avery Baird singled her last at bat. First pitch called strike one. Oh, 1 pitch on the way. Low inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch. Little ground ball out to the shortstop. Throw is going to be an overthrow and an error. And Baird will be safe. She'll head over to second on that same error. And Maddie Thomas will come in to score. First pitch now to Stewart, who hit a single her last at bat, is a strike. And that one's going to get her in the leg. Hit by pitch. Brings up Turner, who hit that double in her last at bat. And she'll be hit by pitch. That'll load the bases and bring up Elliott. Brenna hit a single in her last at bat. Like I said, I think everybody in this inning has put the bat on the ball. And now they've had a couple of hit by pitches. 1 out. That pitch gets away up high. Runners aren't going to advance. Well, they can't. It's bases loaded. I mean, they could if the pitch got far enough away. 1 ball, no strikes to Elliott. That one's up high as well. Good job by Hansen to get up out of her stance and get that ball. 2 balls, no strikes to Elliott. .2-0 pitch is going to be a swing and a miss. Strike one. 2-1 count now to Brenna. .2-1 pitch. Oh, that was, I missed a pitch somewhere. That was ball 4. Brings a run across. Brings up the lefty, Alyssa Watkins, reached on an error in her last at bat. 10 runs across here in the bottom of the third for St. Mary's. They lead at 10-1 now. First pitch is up high. Stewart's going to come in to score.
Nice job.
So Stewart comes in to score. Elliott and Turner advance 1 base each. So Turner on third, Elliott at second. Nobody on first. Watkins, 1 ball, no strike count. Going to take a swing at a low one there. 1 ball, 1 strike to Watkins. 11 runs now across for the Lumberjacks here in the bottom of the third. That pitch is going to be fouled up and over. Count is 1-2 now to Watkins. Next pitch, outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nice stop by Hansen. Two pitch on the way. Low and outside. Full count now to Watkins. Full count pitch on the way. Ground ball back to the shortstop. That's Humphrey. Throw to first is going to be in time. 1 run will score. And Elliott on the third base on the throw. So 2 outs brings up Sloper. Sloper singled out to center field. That's the first last at bat. That one's going to be fouled off down the third base line for strike 1. 0-1 count to Sloper. On deck is Asbury. That'll be a fly ball out into right field, and it's going to drop for a base hit. High fly ball. The wind kind of started to carry. Oop, I didn't put where that ball went. And a run comes across. Brings up Asbury. That pitch is low. Going to get away from the catcher and advance Sloper over to second base. 13 runs across for the Lumberjacks here in the bottom of third. They lead 13-1 over the Spartans. Next pitch is going to be a swing and a miss. Ball once again will get away from the catcher Hansen, and Sloper gets over to third. 1-1 count to Asbury. Next pitch, low outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On deck is Brebner. Everybody's batted around just about twice now if Brebner gets up. 2-1 count to Asbury. Pitch on the way. Just high. 3-1 count now. 3-1 count. Going to get a swing and a miss. Runs the count full. 3-2 to Asbury. Lumberjacks have 2 outs. A runner sitting at third. That's going to be a little blooper ground ball to the third baseman. The throw is just going to be squeezed by Dixon at first base, as that ball just about came out of her glove. But it will retire the sides. But the Lumberjacks come back with a vengeance in the bottom of the third. 13 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors by the Spartans, and 1 left on base. It's 13-1 in favor of the Lumberjacks going into the top of the fourth. Desiree Humphrey, the shortstop, will be leading off for the Spartans when we return.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those Lumberjacks.
Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night, or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler dropped in the toilet, to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goals. Hughes Ace Hardware is the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time.
Now we are back. Desiree Humphrey will take that first pitch for a called strike 1. Struck out swinging in her first at bat. On deck is Hansen for the Spartans. Next pitch, swing and miss for strike 2. Addison having a good day pitching so far. 32 strikes, 9 balls, 41 total pitches. Oh, that one's going to lost the handle on that one. Comes way high. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, there they are. That seems to happen.
That last pitch was a called strike. And that'll be out number 1. They'll bring up Riley Hansen. Walked her first at bat. First pitch from Stewart catches it outside corner for strike one. Stewart has 7 strikeouts so far today. That pitch will be fouled off. Count is 0-2 to Hansen. On deck is Krieger. 0-2 pitch on the way. Down low. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Hansen. Two-one count, or 1-2 count. That one's going to be fouled off. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Hansen. Reset up the foul ball. 1-2 count. Pitch on the way. Popped up on the infield. Asbury going to make the call and make the catch for the fly out. That'll bring up Krieger with 2 outs, nobody on for the Spartans. Krieger struck out swinging in her first at bat, bringing Riley Dixon on deck for the Spartans. First pitch on the way. Inside, maybe a little bit high, ball 1. Next pitch. That one's going to be a called strike at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike count now to Krieger. Pitch on the way, ground ball. Stewart's going to go pick it up. Throw to first in time. And that'll be the end of the top of the inning. Stewart to Asbury for the final out. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. The score, 13 for the Lumberjacks, 1 for the Spartans. And it'll be Taryn Brebner when we return.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to safety. But it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the hot deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to savings.
Jack Fuel Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chips, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses. And most importantly, people. Jack Fuel Trucking believes in responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, when you take a close look, those aren't just chips. They're an entire community. Jack Fuel Trucking.
Hugh and Margie Gannon of St. Mary's are proud to support the Lumberjacks and this Lumberjack Sports broadcast. The Gannons want to wish the Lumberjacks the best of luck this sports season and want you to know that they are proud of you. The Gannons say, "Go Lumberjacks!"
At Good Neighbor Pharmacy, we're committed to being your good neighbor.
Good Neighbor Pharmacy is an independent network of over 3,000 pharmacies throughout the United States, giving us the buying power to compete with the chain stores.
We'll fill your prescription quickly and safely, and you're supporting a locally owned pharmacy.
Your copays are the same wherever you go. Why not come and visit your locally owned pharmacy professionals?
Jack's Pharmacy is your good neighbor pharmacy here in St. Mary's. Come in and say hi. Jack's Pharmacy.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Idaho so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
And we are back. We have a change in pitcher. And the pitcher is now Abigail Sparrow Levette. Hannah Leach goes over to third, and Bailey Hansen out to center field. Taryn Brebner swings at that first pitch and grounds it down that third baseline. Throw from third to first in time from Leach to Dixon. They'll bring up Maddie Thomas. Ground out, double, triple for her, and then she's going to swing and miss strike one with her first pitch from Sparrow Levette. 0-1 count to Thomas. And Thomas has a double and a triple today. Pretty solid. And that is going to be a fly ball. And the shortstop's going to misjudge that and going to get back behind and drop for what I'm going to call a base hit.
Fielder doesn't ever touch the ball.
Avery Baird, she's going to pop that one up. I think it's going to get foul out of play. Avery, a fly out, a single, and reached on air in her last at bat. Runner at first for the Lumberjacks. One out. Baird, nice hit out to center field by Baird. That thing will be a line drive and give her the base hit. And puts runners at the corners as Thomas is able to get over to third base on the post. So runners at the corners brings up Stewart. Stewart had a walk, a single, and a hit by pitch.
Oh, wait, no. Let me check.
For us? Bottom of the fourth.
All right, so let me switch.
Stewart takes the first pitch for a strike, or swings at the first pitch for a strike. On deck is Turner. That pitch is up high, eye level. 1 ball, 1 strike. See if I can get an update on the boys' game. The boys are leading Priest River 5-2 up at the Marzulli Field, up at the City Park. Next pitch, that one's over the head of Stewart for ball 2. 2-1 count. I think you heard Watkins say to watch that barrel. That comes up over your head. If that ball tips off of that barrel, goes foul, it's a foul ball, and it could end up in play. Next pitch, line. That one's going to be fouled off down that third base line for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Stewart. Straighten that one up, and that could bring in a few runs. 2-2 count. That one's going to be low and inside. And Thomas is going to come in on the passed ball. And Baird's going to get all the way over to third. I think Baird might have actually stolen second. I missed it. So it's full count to Stewart with 1 out. Runner at third for the Lumberjacks. 1 run across here in the bottom of the fourth. 14-1 lead for St. Mary's. That pitch is going to be low and inside for ball 4. Runners at the corners for the Lumberjacks with 1 out. Brings up Turner. Turner out on a drop third, then double, and then hit by pitch.
Get to go. Don't miss that line.
Turner waiting for her first pitch from Sparrow Levette. It's on the way. It's up high. Stewart with the stolen base. Puts runners at second and third. Baird over at third. Stewart at second. 1 ball, 2 balls as that one's low. Pitch on the way. High. 3 balls, no strikes to Turner. Oh, there's 1 strike. I thought, okay, I missed one somewhere. That'll be ball 4. I'll go ahead and mark that strike down, though. That puts the bases loaded for the Lumberjacks. Brings up the senior, Brenna Elliott. Elliott, a fly out, a single, and a walk in her first 3 at-bats. Once again, bottom of the 4th, St. Mary's leads at 14-1. And that'll be a hit by pitch. That one got away from Sparrow Levent. Caught her in the shoulder. Brings a run across. Brings up the lefty, Watkins. Watkins grounded out in her last at-bat. Reached on an error. And then had a single in her first at-bat. That pitch is outside. You hear the Potlatch-Deltic horn go off as it's 3 o'clock. You always know when it's 3 o'clock here in town. Potlatch-Deltic, one of our sponsors. Haven't had a chance to cut a commercial for them, but we do want to show them our appreciation. Ball 2 low. Potlatch-Deltic, not only one of the larger employers here in town, but they're a huge, huge community supporter. They give to just about all the nonprofits in town. They sponsor free pool basically all summer long for the kids in St. Mary's. They were a huge contributor to the Potlatch-Deltic fields out there at the St. Mary's High School that we're still working on. Game score right now is 16-1. They're going to check, I think, with the coaches or the umpires and see if there's a run rule, I think, for especially if there's a chance for adverse weather. So they're going to check. Nope, going to say nope. And we're having a pitching change as well for the Spartans. So we'll take a break. We'll come back.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Benoit, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work? M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric.
For all of your area high school sports schedules, updates, and recaps, including Lakeside, Kootenai, and of course, St. Mary's High School, pick up your copy of the St. Mary's Gazette Record every Wednesday. Not only will they have game recaps and highlights for area high school sports action, but local news and information. St. Mary's Gazette Record, pick up copies today. Country Meats, formerly Scheffelmeyer's, is a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports. Country Meats offers retail meats as well as custom processing of your farm-raised animals. Country Meats has a retail shop in Harrison currently open on Saturdays, or stop by their main shop at 18500 South Lane Road in Cataldo. Check out Country Meats' website, countrymeatsid.com, and follow them on Facebook for updates on hours and special offers. That's Country Meats, formerly Scheffelmeyer's, also proud supporters of the Benoit County Fair. Yeah, we are back. Change in the pitcher was McKinley Burgess Duquet coming to the pitching circle. First pitch to Sloper is high and outside for ball 1. Lumberjacks have the bases loaded. 3 runs across here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 singles and a fly out, and there's a line drive right back to McKinley Burgess Duquet, and she catches that for the line drive. Using that height in her favor there, getting that glove up and snagging that ball out of the air. Big smile on her face over there because I don't think she expected that. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Swing and a miss by Asbury for strike 1. Asbury had a hit by pitch, a single and a ground out. Next pitch on the way. Outside and high. 1 ball, 1 strike to Asbury. 1-1 pitch on the way. That one misses high. 2-1 count to Asbury. Brebner on deck for the Lumberjacks. 2-1. That's hit into center field. This will be over the head of Hanson. 1 run will score. Coming around to score also is Elliott and Turner. And Asbury will have a triple. I'm going to give it as a triple. So Asbury clears the bases. 6 runs across for St. Mary's in the bottom of the 4th. Give them the 19-1 lead. Brebner to the plate. And she's going to hit that one out into right field. And Gigi Smith's going to misplay that a little bit. And she'll be over to second. I'm probably going to call that an error. I got one earlier that I could have called an error, and I didn't. And we'll call that one an error. I put that one as an error. Just because I didn't put the other one earlier as an error, I'll put that one as an error. Who went into courtesy run? That Sheffield or Scheffelmeyer? Next pitch to Thomas. Up high, ball 1. Wild pitch will get Scheffelmeyer over to third, the courtesy runner. I believe that's who it is. Thomas, a ground out, a double, a triple, and a single. 3 for 4 today. Make it, oh, that's a ground ball to the shortstop. Humphrey going to make the throw to first in time. And that'll be the ground out. That will retire the sides. 7 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, 1 left on base for the Lumberjacks. St. Mary's up 20-1 in the bottom, going into the top of the 5th. St. Mary's just needs to get 3 outs, and this game will be finished up. It'll be Riley Dixon batting in that number 5 slot, leading off for the Spartans.
When you need that morning pick-me-up before work or school, there's one place that comes to mind. It's a place that loves our community, the St. Mary's Lumberjacks, and all the local businesses and people in our village. Shift and Grind in St. Mary's is all about the community. Whether it's helping raise money for the Booster Club or for a family in need, the Shift and Grind family are always ready to help. So be sure to stop by Shift and Grind for your caffeinated needs. Located at 132 First Street in St. Mary's, Shift and Grind says, "Go Lumberjack!"
Spring is here, and you can make your home beautiful this summer with help from 10th Street Lumber. Besides all the building materials you'll ever need, 10th Street Lumber has landscaping supplies. They have landscaping bricks, concrete bricks, paving bricks, as well as planting materials. So stop by today, whether you're building a deck, a patio, or planting flowers. 10th Street Lumber has it all. 10th Street Lumber at 10th Street and Railroad Avenue, right here in St. Mary's.
Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oaks at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oaks a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255.
Okay, I'm going to check that out. And we are back. Riley Dixon leading off for the Spartans. And the strikeout swinging in her first at bat. Takes a swing at that first pitch for strike 1. See, Addie Stewart with still 7 strikeouts. That pitch is going to be swung on and hit deep. Maddie Thomas, though, comes over and makes the catch out in center field for the out. That ball started to carry a little bit. It could have been trouble if Maddie was able to get over to it. It kind of hung up a little bit and floated. One out, brings up Beach, I believe. Struck out swinging her first at bat. And she'll take a hefty cut at that first pitch, strike one. Forget this is game one of a doubleheader. A one pitch. He's going to call that one a strike. We've had a few pitches that looked low. I know the Leach looked down to her first base coach, and the first shook her head, and the first base coach just kind of shrugged her shoulders. And then she'll strike out looking on that last pitch. It'll bring up Bailey Hansen. Grounded out her first at bat to the second baseman. First pitch is going to be low. Had a change out in the defense, too. We had Brooklyn Scheffelmeyer come out to take the place of Watkins. Swing and a miss at the next pitch will be a strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, I thought that first pitch was a ball, but I guess not. It's 2 strikes. That'll be a swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that will retire the sides. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. That'll finish this game up. Game 1 done. 20-1. Lumberjacks win it. And we'll get ready for game 2. And I think my player of this game, I won't pick an official talk about a player of the game until the end of the doubleheader, but my player of the game for that first game is definitely Maddie Thomas. She had a heck of a game, had a nice defensive play out there, had 3 for 5, a double, a single, and I think a triple, if I remember right. So we'll see if she can add to that performance and get the overall talk about a player of the game at the end of the day. So let's see. 20-1, St. Mary's 20 runs, 13 hits, 1 error, 5 left on base. The Spartans had 1 run, 1 hit, 3 errors, maybe 4 errors. St. Mary's bats didn't come alive until the bottom of the 3rd inning, where they plated 13 runs in that inning, 7 runs in the 4th. And now that's going to do it here for us for the first game. We'll take a break as they take a break themselves, and we'll get ready for game number 2. So we'll see you back here in 15, 20 minutes.
Thank you for tuning in to another broadcast of High School Sports on KOFE 1240 AM St. Mary's, your home for high school sports broadcast. We want to take a moment to thank our sports broadcast sponsors and hope that you'll do the same. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. Until next time, have a great rest of your day.